we are chosen by God, right? God has set you apart, and he will put more responsibility on you, and he will also put more expectations on you. And a lot of the times that can leave us feeling very frustrated, because it's like, yo, God, why are you doing all of this? But at the end of the day, it's like when you're chosen by God and when you are set apart by God, it is what it is. God is going to put a lot more expectations on you, because that is the role that you were set in. Moses was set in the role to deliver the Israelites from Egypt, period, point blank. If you read Numbers 11, here we have the Israelites complaining again, like they always freaking do. And I have a video on that I'll link down in the description box about what their complaining costs. But more than anything, I think that we need to go into the space of Moses, because if we go into Numbers 11, 10 through 12, it's, the Israelites are complaining, they're doing their own thing, because we can't control other people. That's just what it is, right? And Moses was getting very frustrated, and he said in Numbers 11, 10 through 12, why have you been so hard on your servant, and why have I not found favor in your sight, that you have placed a burden of all these people on me? Was it I who conceived all of these people? Was I who brought them forth? That you should say to me, carry them in your arms and nurse and carry the nursing infant to the land which you swore to your fathers. So the reason why I bring that up is because really, yes, the Israelites are tripping. Yes, they getting on your nerves. Yes, they doing stuff that you don't want them to do. But as a leader, it's still your calling. And so have you ever related, or been in a place where you're like, okay, God, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm a leader and all this, that, and the third, but the people under me, they're not falling into line, or they're causing me more frustration with their nonsense. And it's very difficult for you to be a leader. And I feel like that is what Moses was, dealing with. Moses did not see the promised land. Spoiler alert, right? Is that he didn't. But I often feel very bad for Moses, because he did do a lot of stuff. He did a lot of signs. He parted the Red Sea, and really he was building up this civilization of the Israelites from scratch, with all of these 10 commandments and the stipulations that God had put upon the Israelites, that didn't exist before. And he was responsible for all of these people who were rebelling, and a lot of the brunt of the responsibility fell on Moses. And more than anything, the consequences also fell on Moses, because of everything that was going on. Moses did not see the promised land. God did take issues with Moses on minor things, in my opinion, that he did. But in the end of the day, it just goes to show that when you are called and when you are set apart from God, that it just is what it is. God is going to put a bigger burden on you. He is going to put bigger stipulations on you. He is going to have a higher expectations of you. And when you fall short of that, then you also have to be willing to bear the consequences of that, even if you feel like it's not fair.
Not ready for the show to end? It doesn't have to. You can head over to my site where you can read hundreds of articles. And also you can feel free to shop my store, where I have all of my products for sale. And last but not least, for even more video content, feel free to visit my YouTube channel, where I talk about a wide array of content. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, stay blessed.